moves, man. You see this? Oh.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At center, Nick Richards. At small forward, Bradley Beal. Let's bring out the starter.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Bradley Beal's out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's MP. And it's Booker in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, Powell and Leonard, the veterans, set on the wings. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Harden in at point guard. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Pass to Powell. Outside for Harden. The three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Oh, for three, not the start they're looking for.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Durant. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And Bryant gets it to go. Here's Harden. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 5. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Bryant's got 8 points.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, Coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Booker against Harden. Leonard up top. Just 5 to shoot. From the high post. And Booker pulls it down.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Bryant, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 8. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Now here's Bryant. Give him 8 points now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker. And Coach said, first, we've got to be on him at all times. And second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. And he needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Time called here. Los Angeles to talk it over. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Will go for a different look here. Simmons is checked in for Zubats. Eubanks comes in for Jones. Bogdanovic checked in for Leonard. And it's Dunn in for Powell. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Jones. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Chris Dunn is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The floater, and Powell with the lay-in. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Bryant. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Powell against Bryant. And he's headed to the line. For 2. He gets the whistle there. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones is checked in. Now here's Bryant. 15 points in the game. No good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Assisted.
17 points in the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Jones. Here's Powell. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Bryant outside. Richards, the pass to Bryant. Over Zubats. Bryant, no good. Clippers trail by 18. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Dunn outside. Here's Zubats. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Beal. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Tenacious move by Beal inside, absorbing that contact.
At the line for the Suns.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Ben Simmons is checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Dunn. And the Suns also making a change. Plumlee's checked in. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called. But as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it. Or so I'm told.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant, said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the
Kevin
fences
Durant.
every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Here's Harden. After the basket by
Allie,
Phoenix on the
timeout.
other end. Timeout called, the Clippers. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy, then he became the solo star of his team, and now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
The Clippers making a switch here. Coffee's check.
52
And so it's Phoenix with a commanding lead to end the quarter.
With the score, your Clippers 28, the Suns 55.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. MP is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Durant in at the 4. Now here's Durant. Beal to pass to Bryant. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Bryant's got 22.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Leonard for 3. Drains the triple.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Powell against Bryant. Shots blocked. Harden's got space. Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker, the pass to Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 24 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Jones. No made baskets yet.
Norman.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. We'll grant the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A., the Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Now here's Powell. He's got 14. Outside Jones. Fires it. They grab their own miss.
Phoenix foul. Nick Richards.
And they want a second
foul.
opinion on that call. The
First
signal
team
for the
foul.
coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. In third, the Clippers.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Now here's Booker. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Bryant. The three is up. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game for the finish, and then Harden with the jam.
Just superb work in transition. This is where he really becomes an absolute problem.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Bryant's got 30.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's Leonard. The Suns clear it.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
2 minutes.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Powell. Again, the Suns good for 2.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Zubac finds Powell. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Richards. That one falls.
Richards, assisted by Bryant.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Powell. And he drops it in from the low post. Powell's got 6 in the quarter. The Suns have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Bryant, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
The assist goes
Good
to
passing to set
Kevin
that up.
Durant.
Teamwork on display.
Powell passes to Leonard. Back to Powell. Pass to Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He turned turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Now here's Bryant. He's got 34. Shoots over Powell. Bryant, no good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Can't connect from short range. The Suns have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And that one's good. Bryant's got 16 in the second half.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Powell for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so it's Phoenix with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number.
Substitution on the court.
Then there's Amir Coffey, and it's Simmons in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Jones. 3-pointer. Jones grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Pass to Coffey, and there's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the basket is good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
Pass to Bryant. Over Leonard. Bryant, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The team is in the penalty.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Clippers, Ben Simmons free throw. 2 shots. That's the end of the game. Thanks for a terrific night, fans. We hope you had fun, and please remember to exit the building carefully. Have a smooth trip home.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
How you like the contact dunks?
I like them. There's a dunk right there. All right, we're right back in this.
We're back in it. No, it's never over till it's done. Oh, Tatum's got the takeover. Cover athlete with takeover is never good. Oh, he hit it. Oh, I knew it.
Yeah.
He had slash and takeover, man. He played me. It's a psychological game.
Yeah, that's why they're defending champions.
Yeah, you're not lying. You know, this is the hardest game of 2K I've ever played in my life. I can respectfully say that, but I did try to dunk on the cover athlete.
You're making it respectable. Let's go.
No, foul him. It's intentional. Get down the floor. Oh, we got a rip.
Oh,
it's a good call, ref.
You gotta call that.
Give him the dream. Switch it. Now see, he didn't show. He got the open shot. He got the open one.
Hey,
that's the game. Cover athlete just did that to me.
Difficulty.
Man, that's the best 2K team I've ever played against in my career.
Hey,
right there.
Hall of Fame is no joke. In fact, if you think you can beat it, load it up and try it now.
Try that.
Thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV. It was a pleasure.
Man.
If you want to check out his content, where can people find you at?
I'm on TikTok, XUncleKano, YouTube, XUncleKano, and I'm on Instagram at XUncleKano. Tutorials 2 or 3 times a day will teach you the entire game.
Go learn a thing or two.
It is that time. Time for your top plays of the week. I'm Sacramento Kings PA announcer Scott Moak, and I'm hitting the play button right now. Option A is I Am Fred 14 in the proving grounds. Leaps and swats away the 3, shakes off some dust, then assists a wing 3 for their own team. Who could deliver such a 6-point swing? Oh, right, Fred. It's right there in the gamer tag. Better than the other 13 Freds for sure. Nice play. And we stay in the proving grounds with Yo Am I Trash for option B. Receives the pass and fires away behind the back with the relay. Fantastic pass to an equally stunning throwdown. Behind the back and through the legs, and that's the first play of the game. We get it. You're talented. Unbelievable.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. And tonight, so the opening lineup for the Suns. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker. And there's Bryant. And it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Outside, KD. On the wing, Booker. Bryant outside. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots and hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Wasted no time on that one.
It's obvious Bill is a bona fide scorer, but he's no ball hog. I mean, he's willing to set other people up, too.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4 points. Point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
The 3 from Bryant. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bryant's got 5 now.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Bryant, that's a 2-pointer. Lakers with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, Vanderbilt. And that'll... Be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
And now
foul.
we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Sean. Appreciate the reporting. And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. Plumlee is checked in for the Suns. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Hayes finds Doncic. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Los Angeles.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Lakers.
And the technical free throw is good. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Lakers trail by 4. There's the drive. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
Bryant outside from the arc. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Here's Reeves. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What you appreciate about Finney Smith is his work ethic and willingness to hit the offensive glass. He'll do whatever it takes to get a win.
The 3 from Bryant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Finney Smith passes to Reeves. He kicks to LeBron. To the middle. Here's Vincent. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Suns leading by 4. Durant, the pass to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Bryant's got 17 now.
Their third 3 in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Vincent. And it's KD with the rebound. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against Los Angeles. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 19 points for MP.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Reeves. Rebound by the Suns.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
From deep, Bryant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. We've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. Got a big coach now coming in. All right, DA, thank you. To halt the run, and Bull pulls it down.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got Bradley Beal, Devin Booker out there with Bryant. Then it's Nick Richards, and it's Durant in at the four-man position.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove, and he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
3 points.
Bryant's got 40 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not fit.
And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's Bryant for 3. Good, another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And he takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
Well, that basket has to look as wide as a swimming pool for him right now, because he is splashing in every 3 he takes.
check in for the Lakers. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Phoenix.
And their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that backcourt. Those guys have been running wild.
LeBron outside. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 11 points.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
There's the triple. Bryant can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And here's Bryant for 3. That one doesn't drop. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside.
Sun foul, Bryant. That's his second personal foul.
He's checked in for Hayes. And for the Suns, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Allen subbed in for Bradley Beal. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way.
2 minutes remaining.
Launches it. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. LeBron against O'Neal. James. Rebound by the Suns. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. And here's Bryant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Shooting. Foul, and it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for James, and Goodwin subbed in for Shake Milton. And Phoenix also making a switch. Bowles checked in. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Craps in the tray. Bryant's got 58.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Goodwin passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. Goes back up. Rebounded by Allen.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Doncic feeling it out. The tray. No good that time. And so it's Phoenix with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on
We want to see your best plays on social with your gamer tag and hashtag 2KTVWOW. Send them in. Until next time, I'm headed to the arena playing horse with DeMar and Zach. I've got to keep them off the mid-range. I think I could get them in the layup drill. Look out! See ya!
All right.
right, one more 2K TV interactive question before we go. We talked about the Art of Shooting facility earlier in the show. Where else in NBA 2K25?
And welcome to 2K Sports. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George, and it's Grimes in at shooting guard. And for Phoenix, Devin Booker out there with Embiid. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Beal in at the 3 slot. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, B.A., it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important.
Here's Durant. Bryant outside. There's the triple. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's George in his last outing with 12 points. And the shot goes.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Here's Grimes. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
And here's Bryant outside. And the Suns get another 3. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Maxey. Pass to George. Here's Grimes. Shoots over Bryant. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this isn't a frequent scoring area for Grimes, but I'll tell you, take the mid-range jumper.
And here's Bryant outside. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And here's Bryant outside. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
And the Suns making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Stolen by Bryant. It's Booker on the wing. Baseline try. And there it is for him.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Timeout called. The 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Different look for Phoenix. O'Neal. Here's Jones. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, really is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3. and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Kevin Durant is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Bryant in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, BA. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Oubre. It's blocked. Beal against George. Bryant outside. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Phoenix from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here's Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here's Bryant outside. Here's Richards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Richards has got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
4-3, and Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 27.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
76ers trail by 15. Outside Oubre. Back to George. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Here's McCain.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes.
Oh, and Bryant with the block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Launches it. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Over to the wing. Back to George. Looking to end the run. Sinks the tray. George has got 6.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Phoenix calls timeout. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally...
And so it's the Phoenix Suns out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the...
Your Suns, 53. The 76ers, 34.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. 76ers trail by 19. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And it's Maxey missing. Well, the Suns shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. And here's Bryant outside. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
Could be. Yeah, he's
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Booker. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's Grimes. Now here's Embiid. They need this. And he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 8 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Booker finds Bryant. Fires for 3. And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Inside. Grimes' shot is off.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Here's Bryant. Again, the Suns good for 2.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Booker against Maxey. Over Bryant. And it's Maxey missing. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Suns. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
A different look for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Durant. Allen comes in for Beal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. Philadelphia with another miss. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Bryant outside. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Drummond. Grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jones against Maxey. The Sixers with another miss. Bryant from deep three-point land. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns building an insurmountable lead. Come on. They're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Substitution on the court.
How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league.
Connects again from distance.
And with that make, he stands alone with the second most triples in a game.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Sinks it from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he makes it first.
McCain at the line for two.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, that's the final buzzer, and your Suns win. Your Suns, 111. The 76ers, 78. Thank you for coming out and rooting for your team. We hope you have a safe trip home, and we'll see you next time.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the